This is the forecast for Cancer for July 2017. If you would like a personal or private reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. I will put the links in the description box below. And if you would like my very special soulmate reading, which are absolutely my favorite readings to do, they are totally brilliant. They'll tell you when, how, where you will meet your soulmate, what they like, what the soul contract's about. You can contact me through the same channels. Right, now let's move on to your reading. We're going to start with your angel messages, move on to your soulmate, twin flame, friendships, your one-on-one relationships, your general forecast, and then your soul path reading. You'll see that your 3 cards that you get for your angel messages are light, expansiveness, and openness. So what this means for Cancer is, light, forgiveness, and openness. What this means for Cancer is that if you keep your thoughts, your behavior, but especially your thoughts light, if you keep your thoughts not dark, put it that way, for the month of July, and you allow people to do what they have to do in their lives, you are open to what life is bringing you, and that includes what other people do. Give them the room to be who they are and do what they need to do in their lives. Keep your being light. You will move through July with ease. Now, if we have a look at your relationships, this is your soulmate, your twin flame, your friendships, your business partnerships. You see, you'll get promises, loving yourself, and breaking through. That promises card is all about, in the month of July, you're going to commit yourself to something, or you have recently committed yourself to something, and you're going to have to see it through. That promises card always speaks about that. There's an element of having made a commitment or making a commitment which you're not going to be able to get out of easily. So don't make a commitment without knowing that you're genuinely going to have to see it through. That loving yourself card speaks about giving yourself the time, the attention, the care, the nurturing that you expect others to give to you. In July, give it to yourself. So if you honor your promises in July and you give yourself the love, the attention, the care, the nurturing that you would like to have for yourself, that you'd like other people to give you, by the end of July, you have a major breakthrough where relationships are concerned. So honor the promises you make to partners, but don't expect them to be the one to make you feel good about yourself, to make you feel pampered and nurtured and cared for. That you need to take care of for yourself in July. But by the end of July, there'll be a breakthrough in relationships, a major breakthrough in relationships. And this also applies to those of you looking for relationships. Be careful where you commit yourself. Rather look after yourself and take care of your own needs, and don't try to fill that gap with someone else in the month of July. I would even recommend perhaps leave looking for a relationship till the end of July, because if you rather look after yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself, fill that gap in your life with your own energy, by the end of July you're going to see something amazing happen where relationships are concerned. Now, your general forecast reading has a very similar feel to it. Obviously, I mean, the energies will be right through your life, because that 7 of water is that lightness. That 7 of water is focusing on creativity, focusing on expansiveness, focusing on what can happen in your life, rather than what can't, what's wrong, what's limiting you, what's inhibiting you. It's the recognition of every moment is the potential to create a brand new future. Because that 9 of Earth card speaks about abundance, but the kind of abundance where you know you are capable of manifesting it. The 10 of Earth is actually that material abundance, if you got the 10 of Earth. The 9 of Earth speaks about the fact that you are capable of manifesting that abundance. You have it within you to do that, and the acceptance of it, the working with it, is what will cause transformation. That's your final card in your general reading, and it's very similar to the breakthrough card in your relationship. So once again, if you focus on what works and what you can make work, if you focus on the fact that you are perfectly capable of manifesting in your life Be it through hard work, be it through diligence, be it through your skills of what you want, there's going to be major change towards the end of July. Huge potential for you in July, Cancer. Because your soul path card is very interesting. That's the perception card. And the instant feeling I got from this card was the way you see things, the way you perceive them in July is what is going to make or break or determine how July turns out. So if you find yourself coming up against yourself, find yourself coming up against challenges, find yourself coming up against other people, find yourself coming up against sorrow, pain, anger, take a look at how you perceive what is happening, why you perceive it in the light that you do. Perception is 9/10 of our experiences. Have a look at that. There's an answer within why and how you perceive what is happening, because it is not what it seems. That was the very clear message for you. It's not what you think. So don't worry so much, is the caption for your video, and that's the message that came through. Then if you'd like to purchase the extra card for the month of July, it's available at the URL showing now, or I will put a link in the description box below. This deck is a 12 card print your own deck, which you then download for a very small fee. It applies for, there are these cards, in all the July readings as well as the June weekly readings. So you'll be able to use these cards. Very good descriptions with them. I have found they are actually the doorway into August. They are leading most of the star signs. It's advice for August. It's a little bit of an opening into what is happening in August. All right, I would like to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, emailing, and for those of you that have purchased the deck, Helga and I, who is the artist of this deck, want to thank you very, very much.